Did you know, according to LivelyRun.com, that goats were one of the first animals domesticated by humans nearly 9,000 years ago? They have an average lifespan of that close to a dog, around 12 to 15 years, and they have a gestation period of 5 months, which allows them to have an average of 2.2 kids per year. Although goats are neat animals, today I would like to talk to you about a different type of goat, one that I've kept up with most of my life, Tom Brady. Goat in this case, of course, meaning one of the greatest of all time. There's been much controversy about him, but most critics would argue that he is one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time. So today I would like to introduce you to Tom Brady, and so I will discuss his childhood growing up, his football career, and his astonishing statistics that lead critics to believe that he is truly one of the greatest of all time. First, I will enlighten you on his childhood. According to NotableBiographies.com, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. was born on August 3, 1977. He was the youngest child, and he had 3 older sisters. Even at a young age, Tom was very focused on football. He was involved in touch football and flag football at recess and during after-school programs, typically holding his quarterback position. Additionally, growing up, he had a favorite team, which was the San Francisco 49ers. During this time, Joe Montana was the quarterback for this team, and this was a man Tom Brady really idolized. Joe Montana is one of the largest reasons that Brady pursued professional football growing up. But besides just being focused on football, Tom was very multi-talented. He was always on the honor roll, and he was skilled at both basketball and baseball growing up. A specific example of this would be that during his senior year of high school, he was actually recruited by the professional baseball team, the Montreal Expos, as a star catcher. But obviously, instead of choosing to pursue baseball, he chose to continue with football. So now that I have discussed his childhood, I will discuss his football career. Also coming from NotableBiographies.com, the first time Tom played organized football was for San Mateo's Junipero Serra High School, which was a private Catholic school in California. He started during his junior year, and by the beginning of his senior year, he was getting college offers. This was because of his 53% pass completion percentage, his 3,700 passing yards, and his 31 touchdowns throughout his career in high school. He decided to take a scholarship at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, where he officially became a Wolverine. For 2 years here, he sat the bench, and he really considered and contemplated about going back home to California. But he decided to stay, and after that, he finally got a starting position during his junior year, and this was truly a turning point for him. He ended up winning the All-Big Ten Conference Honorable Mention, the Academic All-Big Ten pick with a 3.3 grade point average, and he led his team to victory at both the Citrus and the Orange Bowls. He also set records here. He set the record for pass attempts with 350 and completions with 214, both in one season. He ended up winning 20 of his 25 games as a starter, and with this statistic in mind, he realized that he might have a chance to play professional football. But this did not go as planned for him. He ended up being picked 199th in the 6th round of the draft pick in 2000 by the struggling New England Patriots, only as a 4-string quarterback, so he didn't figure he would get much playing time. In 2001, they were dead last, and the starting quarterback got hurt. They decided to put Tom Brady in, and by the end of the 2002 season, they had won their first Super Bowl. Since then, Tom has won 5 more Super Bowls, including the 2004, 2005, 2015, 17, and 2019 seasons. This is an outstanding feat because of how many obstacles he's had to go through. In 2008, he had a pretty detrimental knee injury and had to go through surgery and rehabilitation. Then in 2015, he was accused of deflating footballs in a playoff game and was accused of videotaping practices of other teams, so he was given a suspension. He came back from the suspension then stronger than ever. He is currently 42 and still shows no signs of slowing down. The fact that he is 42 leads critics to believe that he truly is one of the greatest athletes. There are several statistics that back up their opinion about this, so now that I have discussed his football career, I will provide some of those statistics. According to SB Nation, Tom holds the following records. He has the most regular season wins with 219, the most playoff wins with 30, he has just under 86,000 passing yards, he's been in 9 Super Bowls, he has won 6 of them, and has 4 Super Bowl MVPs. And he holds these records along with 9 other major ones. Personally, his favorite stat that he holds is that he has won all 6 of his Super Bowls in the 4th quarter. And because of that statistic, that is why this jersey right here it's one of the most top-selling in the NFL because people realize how determined Tom Brady actually is. So today, I've informed you about Tom Brady's youth, his football career, and his quarterbacking statistics. After listening to my speech, I hope you have learned about Tom Brady's life and realize how hard he has worked in his life to achieve his goals.